Hi, I'm Marie and this is a short preview of my new peony petal tutorial. Here I explain my method of graduating the colour on each petal in order to build up the complex layering of these petals in a way that produces contrast, depth and a realistic image of my peony flower. After applying the paint mix to the more intense areas of colour on each petal, I then use my clean, damp brush to pull at the edges and spread the colour out and up into the rest of the petal in order to create the lighter parts of it. This ensures that I have a smooth transition from the darkest parts of my petal to the lightest. And all the time I'm taking note of which petals remain lighter or paler overall, and which ones have much more intense colour on them. This colour tends to be mainly towards the base of each petal or the inner petals around the stamen, where they tend to be more in shadow. In focusing on each petal individually, the image of my flower gradually and naturally emerges from the paper. So I don't have to look at the flower as a whole just yet. Instead, I concentrate on the area that I'm painting and take into account the tonal values of the petals surrounding it. And by adjusting my pinks accordingly, I slowly and naturally build a tonal map across the whole painting. The full tutorial of this beautiful peony is inside my online school. The link is below if you'd like to learn more about it. All of my tutorials come with step-by-step instructions so that anyone can follow, no matter what your level of watercolour painting is. And also there's an outline image to work from, and also a full materials list that you'll need in order to complete the tutorial. And please like and subscribe if you find this video useful, then you'll be notified of all of my upcoming tips and technique videos. So you can see that I just continually work my way across the flower, adjusting my mix as I need to. So whether that means I want it to be a very vivid bright pink or a very pale greyish colour that I use for the more subtle shadows on the lighter areas of the petals. You get a lot of practice colour mixing, and by the time you finish this tutorial you'll intuitively know which colours you need to add to your mix in order to just shift them very subtly. But these subtle shifts in colour make a big difference to your painting, as it adds a richness and depth that creates a much more interesting image and also adds to the realism of it. With this tutorial, it's about painting with water as much as it is about using the paint itself. In order to create smooth transitions from very dark, intense areas of colour to an almost white that appears more towards the edges of the petals, both delicate handling of both water and paint is needed. So I hope you've enjoyed this insight into how I paint such a complex layering of petals, and can begin to get an idea of how I approach such a painting. Thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of the video, and goodbye for now.